Is it any wonder that I roam? All the places I have been keep calling me back again. Down in the pines I hear the cold winds blow. My heart keeps telling me
This is a mess. I just got out of the shower, so this is not good. But hey everyone, it's Dallas coming to you live, this time from Paris. You're probably not going to be able to see, but right out this window, all the way in the back, there is the Eiffel Tower, which is pretty damn cool. I'm leaving today, sadly, it's my last time in Paris while I'm in Europe, but I was thinking while I was, wandering around the streets, getting some crepes, and having just a fun time with Jamie, what I would talk about in my vlog, what's so interesting about Paris from my perspective that I could talk about. And this is my second time here, and I came here earlier this year for my study abroad. And I think what I wanted to talk about is how important I think I found it while I'm traveling, and just as kind of a good life expectation of yourself, is to really learn how to constantly be in awe. Maybe a little story will help explain it. So you're all probably familiar with the Louvre Museum, a big U-shaped museum in the heart of Paris. Huge museum. There's so much going on. But I think what really sets it apart is that it's almost impossible to discover everything in the museum. It's so big that you just can't explore everything. You can't see everything on your first visit. And this is my second visit there. And I just couldn't help but be struck with how much can be done by people. So there's this one hall that houses all of the Renaissance paintings, and of Spanish, Italian origin, mostly from Rome. It's where the Mona Lisa is hung, and it's this large corridor that contains hundreds of amazing, beautiful masterpieces from artists all the way from Raphael to Leonardo da Vinci, and in many different styles. And I think that when you walk down that hall, you see this beautiful building that took years and years to construct. You see these hundreds of paintings lining the walls, thousands of people walking up and down to view them. And it's just a really strong feeling you get of connectivity, but also I think probably even more significantly, there's this really strong feeling of accomplishment and amazing capacity. I think what's so important when you walk through those hallways is you can view those paintings and you could stop and be like, oh, that's neat, and walk to the next one. Oh, that's cool, walk to the next one. Or really find some beautiful every once in a while, and you stop by it for maybe a couple extra minutes. But I think what was really rewarding for me between this time and the last time that I was there is that when you stop at these types of places, and it doesn't have to be a beautiful museum like the Louvre, it doesn't have to be a ornate building in Paris, France, but learning to find awe and learning to find beauty in the simplest of things, I think is what really enriches your life on a daily. Because I go to this museum and I see all these amazing things, like I mentioned, in this beautiful corridor, one of the most expensive corridors in the world, I imagine. And it's great, and I loved it, but I couldn't help but think of like my friends back at home, and what it's like to hang out with my guys in my fraternity, or just to hang out with my old friends from high school. And I think there's a lot of beauty in that, just as much as there is in all those paintings hanging in those hallways. Just a bunch of stories, right? And it's, I guess, just how we tell them. So that's me from Paris, and hopefully you all are having a great weekend, and I hope that you tune in next time. And so thanks for listening. See you guys.